President Donald Trump was in the East Room of the White House on Friday to trumpet the 6-month anniversary of his tax cuts, the singular legislative achievement of his presidency so far. But as his teleprompter instructed him to rattle off statistics about the tax law, Trump determined it was the time and place for a bigger celebration. "Our country is doing so well, possibly as well as it's ever done," the president declared. "I don't think it's ever done like this." As a statement about the country, Trump's remark is debatable. Thousands of immigrant children remain separated from their parents after crossing the southern border illegally. Another mass shooting took the lives of 5 at a Maryland newspaper. Traditional U.S. alliances appear to be fracturing. But as an assessment of his own political position, Trump's optimism this week seems warranted. After a half-hour huddle with Trump at the White House on Wednesday, Justice Anthony Kennedy announced his retirement, handing the president a once-in-a-generation opportunity to reshape the ideological bent of the Supreme Court. Trump is interviewing at least a couple of candidates this weekend at his golf resort in New Jersey. "I'm very honored that he chose to do it during my term in office, because he felt confident in me to make the right choice and carry on his great legacy," the president said during a campaign rally Wednesday night in Fargo, North Dakota. "That's why he did it." Privately, Trump has marveled at his luck in facing 2 Supreme Court vacancies during his first 15 months in office, according to people who have spoken with him. He's declared the opportunity a legacy-making moment and hopes to instill his selection process with the type of drama, akin to a reality show, that he's favored during previous deliberations. Kennedy's retirement was the second favorable result in as many days from the High Court. A day earlier, a majority of the justices had upheld a version of Trump's controversial travel ban, deeming it an acceptable use of his executive authority. "Wow," Trump tweeted about the ruling from his third-floor residence. Aides described the president as vindicated, even though he'd once bemoaned the measure upheld by the court as a watered-down, politically correct version. On Tuesday evening, Trump's slate of favored Republican candidates emerged victorious in state primary races. He even found triumph in Democratic Socialist Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's upset primary win in New York over longtime Representative Joe Crowley, declaring the Democratic kingmaker a slovenly man who got his ass kicked. On Thursday, the details of Trump's long-awaited summit with Russian President Vladimir Putin were finalized, months after Trump began pushing aides to organize it. The location, Helsinki, Finland, brings to mind images of George H.W. Bush and Mikhail Gorbachev or Bill Clinton and Boris Yeltsin sitting for their own summits, a model Trump has told planners he wants to emulate. "You never know about meetings," he said on Wednesday in the Oval Office as his Portuguese counterpart, Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa, looked on. Even an ever-shifting cast of West Wing aides appears to be aligning in Trump's favor. Chief of Staff John Kelly may be nearing the end of his time in the post, multiple people familiar with the situation say. The president acknowledged Friday that he didn't know how long the retired Marine Corps general, whose system of order Trump has come to resent, will remain in the job. Hope Hicks, Trump's beloved former communications director, who left 3 months ago, may be eyeing a return, the president hinted. "I've been hearing little things like that," he nodded. "I think everybody misses it." And Bill Shine, the former Fox News president who was ousted over his handling of sexual harassment claims, finally consented to Trump's request that he join the staff. The president wants someone who's built the most successfully cable network in history to help him oversee press and comms, the president's senior counselor Kellyanne Conway said on Friday. For Trump, it's a golden age, he told reporters aboard Air Force One on Friday as he escaped a heat wave in Washington for his first trip of the summer to Bedminster, his suburban New Jersey golf club. "I think we're doing great. We're getting what we need," he said. "We have a lot of great things happening." For Democrats, Trump's victory lap is more akin to a hit-and-run. The prospect of another Supreme Court vacancy being filled by one of the president's conservative picks has led to fears that the 1973 Roe v. Wade abortion rights ruling could be overturned. Trump's political opponents, with little chance of blocking a justice nominee, hope instead to galvanize